Welcome back and Happy New Year. I really hope that 2022 is going to be the year where we see the light at the end of the tunnel because the last 2 years have been quite challenging for everybody. But this channel is not about the challenges of life. This channel is about technology and photography and sometimes the challenges of photography. But today we have no challenges. Today we're talking about one piece of gear that I came to love and I now consider an essential part of my kit when it comes to vlogging. And what I'm talking about is this PGYTECH Mantis Pod Pro. If you don't know PGYTECH, they're well known for building accessories for drones, action cameras, and stuff like that. And they've always been on the reasonably priced side of the house. They've never come up with something super expensive. But all of their stuff has always been pretty much spot on when it comes to the design and even the quality. With this one, they're shooting higher because this little thing, I don't know how to call it, but this little thing cost 150 euros or dollars. But in my opinion, they're worth every penny of the money that you spend. And in this video, I'll explain you why I think that. Let's just start with one thing. 150 euros or dollars, you can buy a real tripod for that. But you would miss the point of this because this is not about your main tripod. This is about your travel tripod, not even travel tripod. This is your vlogging tripod or table tripod. But it does a lot of other things and it gives you a lot of other options because it's so well thought out and there's surprises everywhere with this thing. Now, let's just start with what it is. This is a handle with a ball head, which has a couple of good things. It's super compact and decently lightweight. It's 350 grams. And the most important thing is the handle is easy to handle. It's not uncomfortable. So when you use it, you don't feel like you're stretching your hand trying to grip something that it's not grippy. This is grippy. It's not gonna come off your hand, even if you try. It's made of plastic, magnesium, and silicone. The silicone is the part that you're handling, and it's very grippy. That's one important thing. It doesn't look like you're gonna drop it anytime. The Pro version comes with a proper ball head, which is super compact, but nonetheless very sturdy, while the non-Pro version comes with a fixed head. I would definitely recommend you buy the Pro version because this ball head is really, really interesting. Now, let's talk about the ball head. The ball head has a couple of knobs. One is this little knob over here. It's not a knob, it's a lever actually. You just push it and it's secured, you open it and you can move the ball head around as much as you want. Then you can secure this part and there's this other knob over here. You just unscrew and this moves and gives you like a panning. It's your normal panning knob. And in a ball head as small as this is really important and really impressive. Not only that, you can only go vertical. You can also go vertical. So this head is so well thought out that I would never buy the non-Pro version. It's really nice. One other thing that they give you is this little plate. This is Arca Swiss compatible. This thing is Arca Swiss compatible as well. And the nice thing about the plate that they give you is that it's made in a way that even if it comes loose and it's attached to the head, it's never gonna let the camera fall. Even if it comes loose, the camera will keep spinning, so it's not gonna be usable, but you're not gonna drop it. Me, however, I don't use this. I use the Arcus, the PGYTECH quick release, because I use it on all my cameras. It's super nice and it fits well. The one thing that I need to show you is also that you have this lever over here and it secures this in place. Not only that, you only have another knob over here, knob, lever, call it whatever you want, that secures and makes sure that this doesn't come off. Quick warning here, I forgot a couple of times to use the second security knob, and I dropped the camera twice. One was on the snow and the other one was on rocks. Fortunately enough, I didn't damage anything, but it was scary. So make sure if you buy this that every time you put your camera on, you just secure it, because otherwise there's the risk of dropping it. I don't know if that's only because I was using the Peak Design plate instead of the PGYTECH original plate. I don't know, but still, it's something worth being mentioned, especially because once you have your camera, and I'll show you, once you have your camera on this and you're not recording in that moment, and you're walking or hiking, you're probably hanging the camera like this, so towards ground, and the gravity does some damage sometimes. The head, like the whole thing, is rated for 2.5 kilos, which is more than enough for your vlogging kits, and it feels sturdy. It doesn't feel like it's not gonna manage the weight. It'll take the weight. It's gonna take way more than 2.5 kilos. I'm pretty sure. The only gripe that I had so far in the last months is that there's a little bit of play here. Even if you secure it, there's still a little bit of play. It's normal because this hand can come off really easily, and for one good reason. Let me show you. I just unscrewed this, which is like the secure for the ball head. Then there's this little metal knob over here. You just pull it down and the head comes off. Why it comes off? Well, like this, it is a short handle. So let's just say you want more reach, more distance between you and the camera. Easy. You just do this. You see, it splits and it becomes a lot longer. But there's a neat feature here, which is you open this little flap and there's another, I don't know if I can show you this. I hope it does. Okay. Here you can put your head over here. It slides in. Let me show you. You have way more distance between you and the camera. I just assume that the camera is flipped towards me. You want to remove this and bring it back to its original position? Nothing is easier. There's a little push button over here, and then you're set again. Like this. Is that it? Not really. There's a cold shoe here. There's a cold shoe mount over here that you can rotate whenever you need to, like, you just say you're recording something in front of you and then you need to talk. And these the microphones that we always use don't work well if you're behind the microphone. So you just flip it and you can talk, and then you flip it back when you don't need it anymore. Again, neat. But this also becomes a tripod. Let me show you how. You see there's a little, so this is a push button and this is a push button as well. So let's just say you want to now use it as a tripod. You just push the little one over here and the legs split. You need to push the big one to let the whole thing happen. Now you have your legs go like this and you have a very low position tripod, okay? Let's just say you need it higher. This is too low. You just push the small button again. Let me show you. It's not that easy in this. Okay, And now you're set like this. Now you have a real tripod with a tabletop tripod with a normal height. You can also go vertical if you need it, and you can pan it. So this is very, very versatile, and it's not all yet, because if you look at this leg over here, I hope it shows. Okay, there's two things that you see. This one flips out, and I'll show you what it is in a second. And this one comes out, and what is, let's just talk about this little thing. This little thing is something I never use because it's a mobile phone holder with an Arca Swiss little plate over here, which of course it extends, and you can use it connected to your tripod instead of your camera. So basically you have a phone tripod, a real camera tripod, a vlogging stick, a microphone holder, and the thing that gives it its name, it's this. This is why it's called Mantis Pod. You split the other two legs like this, and then you can set it like this, okay? What this does is you have, let's just say you have something like a bar or something. You can hold the tripod like this, and then you need to have somewhere where these two legs can counterbalance the whole thing, and then you can have the camera hanging off of whatever thing you may think, and it's hanging like that. It's not as useful. I mean, I've never used it in months and months that I've been using this thing. I've never used, and I don't know if I would let my camera hang on a precarious condition, just trusting this. I mean, it's super well built. It's made of, again, plastic, magnesium, and silicone, and it is solid. It doesn't think, you don't think that it's gonna let you down. But still, would you leave your camera over there? I mean, it's a nice feature, but not something I would use often. Actually, again, I have never used it. But aside from that, this has changed my life when it comes to vlogging. I was vlogging with the GorillaPod, then I lost it. But the thing that I hate about the GorillaPod is that the handling is not like, when you need to use it as a vlogging stick, the handle is terrible. It's really terrible. This one is super nice. It saves you carrying a selfie stick, I mean a tripod, and a lot of other stuff, and it gives you the flexibility with a ball hand to actually use it as a real photography tool, which is not something you find that easily, especially built like this with all the feature that it has and all the possibility that gives you. So in my opinion, this is something that whoever is vlogging needs, because it's super useful, and I'm in love with it. That's it. There's not much I can tell you about it. So I guess that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.